What it is, guys, it's your boy Dylan. Welcome back to Roblox The Butchery. This video is going to be a walkthrough, step-by-step guide, tutorial type deal, how to beat hard mode in Roblox The Butchery. I don't usually do tutorials, but a lot of people in the hard mode video really wanted me to do a tutorial. They didn't understand how certain parts worked, and they tried replicating what I did. They didn't really succeed all too well. It's because everything in hard mode is different most of the time. AI is random, totally unpredictable, and a lot of the puzzles tend to be randomized, especially with the statuettes and all that stuff. So I am going to kind of help you go through the game, and as I'm going, give you some tips and tricks that I've learned from beating it so many times. This guide is more of a solo guide. I don't really play with duos or more people that often. But when I do, it's usually me carrying. I just say, just stay behind me, I'll do everything. It's really boring, but I don't know, I have fun helping people out, so maybe it's just me being blind to the experience, but I don't know. I like helping people out, and I saw an opportunity, so I'm gonna deliver. So, first thing first, before we even start the game, we want to go over to this guy, the shop. And we don't need costumes. Bonus features is where we're going to get our infinite ammo, your prize for beating this. But we are not going to use this in this video because you guys don't have it. It would be wrong of me to use it. So, it'd be cheating if I were to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to filters, which is something I believe everything already has unlocked. As long as you beat the game already, I'm pretty sure you get this by default. Either way, you're going to go to filters, come all the way down here to daylight. Upon equipping it, the entire game will be set in the daytime instead of night. Everything will be lit up, you'll be able to see a lot more, it'll be a lot more easier for you. Even in the house, everything's a lot brighter. Who the hell is talking? That is rude as hell, someone's interrupting. Anyway, shut the hell up. Anyway, sorry. What you're going to want to do is go over to filters, and you see how it says black and white, all this stuff. You're going to want to go down here to daylight. Now daylight, as the name implies, no surprise, it lights up the area. It puts the game in a daylight setting. Everything is more brighter, the outside is in the daytime, you can see everything that's about to ruin your life. So you can actually prepare accordingly and not just run into instant death. The outside is the hardest part, and this basically negates most of the problems you will have because you'll see everything ahead of time. Heavy fog, everything else really doesn't. I'm gonna be honest, I've never used these, so I don't know how helpful these are, but I'd highly suggest using daylight if you have it unlocked. I don't know if it's a beat the game requirement, but I'm pretty sure by default you have it unlocked. I never noticed it until I've beaten it a few times myself, so I don't know, I could be wrong there. I don't know much about this, but I do know how to be hardcore, so once you have that equipped, we are going to start our journey. That is all you really need to begin. We immediately go in. We are going to delete this. And we are going to go hardcore max players 1. Again, I don't play with many people. I'm usually a solo runner. So if you usually play with friends or whatever, this might not help you. But I'll try to improvise my strategy as I go along to hopefully incorporate your friends and everything into the strat. Trying to help you out.
Thunderstorm is forming over that region and will continue.
One of the main problems about this is that I've noticed is this game has an issue regarding item management. You need to manage your items very well. If not, the game's gonna bite you in the ass later down the line. You need to save your ammo. Every bullet you use needs to be used correctly. Especially early on. If you waste too much ammo, you might not be able to pass. You'll probably die quite a few times. Now, this strategy is obviously, it's not a deathless strategy, but my guide is going to technically be deathless. Is usually my strat I use to get deathless. So if you want to try and tackle that achievement alongside it, hey, more the merrier, right? But this isn't with that in mind. It's just normal hardcore. That is our goal, nothing else. It's just a bonus if you want to go for it. First thing first. First crucial part of the run, right here. A lot of people don't seem to know this about the game, but in hardcore, the statuette puzzle is randomized. These three are not always going to be in the same spots. We're going to put this immediately into our offhand. As we can see, the crow is there, the cat is over there, and the horse is over there. Once we come back later with the bear will also be in a random spot of one of these three places. It is not guaranteed to get the same spot every time. It is possible, but since it's random, it's not likely. So, with that said, we are going to put our stuff in the right way. I'm going to show you how to navigate the pig. Obviously the pig's AI is random. He goes in random directions he chooses, so he might be unpredictable, but that's what I'm here to show you. In case that happens, you'll get to see it live on how to properly work it. So, first thing first, we close that door and we wait. If he opens the door, you stay right where I was, run by, do exactly that, and boom. Now I wait to see if the pig's actually coming out. He's not. Grab the horse. Now I put it here. Grab the pie right here, since items are different in this version. Okay, the pig's there. The pig's going this way. Okay. Now, since the pig's going there, we close that. Now I put this here. Immediately opens it. So, the pig's gonna come out. We're gonna wait. Gonna pray he takes a left here. He does. Okay, now he kneels down. He cannot notice you if he's knelt down. So, if he does that, that's basically free reign to do whatever you want. Now that we got the key, we can just go straight through. Boom. Navigate the pig, no issue. If you do get noticed by the pig, just run around to the start room and go into it. You don't even need to close the door. The pig can't go in there. Now, this is where stuff also changes up. Once you get the knife, you want to go immediately upstairs over here. There is no box. Usually there's a box here normally, but there is not. You want to go right here for handgun ammo, and over here for a healing item, I believe another pie. And healing items are also incredibly crucial. Try not to get hit too many times. Another reason why item management for your guns are going to be crucial, because if you waste too much of your stuff, you are going to have a lot worse of a time. So try not to waste too much of your stuff. Try to hit every shot possible. Try not to get too much damage dealt to you. Can't speak. Apologize. Very early in the night. Slightly getting tired, so forgive me. You want to just follow my exact movements, pick up everything I do. The handgun is actually in here with the pig. It is not over here with the cow in hardcore. So we actually have to juke the pig, go around near the toolbox and equip the gun ourselves, reload it, whole process. So once you get all this ammo, you should have 40 bullets to your name at this point. If you've done everything correctly, you should have all this healing. You do not need to use the coins, but if you do end up like getting low on ammo for some ungodly reason, I would use the coins on the vending machines to get ammo or healing items if you're low. Throughout the run, you want to make sure you have at least 10 coins on you for the bird cages with the soup cans. I will be showing you where those are located, but just keep in mind our optimal route is to keep 10 coins, 5 for each bird cage. One of them is a speed upgrade, the other is a damage upgrade. You can choose to opt out of one of those in exchange for upgrades in the vending machine. Completely optional, but we want to go all the way and get all 10. If I have a problem relying like the ammo and stuff or anything, I will buy ammo and I will show that. Otherwise, we'll just be going for the cans. Alright, now that's out of the way, we are going to fight the pig. What we are going to want to do is once we go in, the pig is going to come forth and we're going to back up. If we are going around him too early, his AI in this will actually target you and lock on and follow you. Normally, he just goes in a straight line, never turns. In hardcore, he will try and track you, but after a few seconds of locking, he stops and continues that in that direction. So, as an example, once he comes forward, he'll be coming over here. We will let back up, go around, grab the gun, and repeat the process until he dies. Once we grab our gun and everything. So we go back up. Now we go around. Okay. Grab our gun. Now we're going back up. That was not fun. Now it's equipped. Now it's equipped. Now we just shoot it. We just shoot the pig. Try to go for headshots or body shots. That's what we want to avoid right there. That's why you want to gain as much distance from the pig as possible. Being too close to the pig will cause you to get hit. 9 times out of 10, and you do not want that. Alright, once the pig does this, do not shoot him anymore. The boss fight's over. You just lower your weapon and just let the pig charge into you, and just run around. Just crash into the wall. That's all you want to do. Eventually the pig will throw you off, and once it does, just sit over here, because the car's going to crush him, and the boss fight's going to end. I just realized I should probably turn the volume down. I apologize if it was louder than me. I apologize in advance if that was way too loud. Now that we have this, as you guys can see, we have 18 bullets to our name. Not too bad. I'm pretty sure I missed a few shots on the pig. But it's, you know, it's not too bad. It's not that big of an issue. But, you know, we used a lot more healths than we should have. Obviously, I was trying to circle him, and sometimes he hit me. That's why you want to stay as far away as possible. You want to get the most out of your distance from the pig when he hits the next wall. And then, you know, back away enough, and then take pot shots when you can. That's the entire goal of it. Obviously, you're not going to do it first attempt if you haven't done it before. It's going to take a few times, but overall, that's generally what you do, and that's the basics of the basics. Okay, so now I can drop this. Drop the key. Jesus. It didn't want me to drop the key for some reason.
Sorry, dude. I thought you were one of the brothers for a second there.
So
dude,
this just goes the same as it does before. Game's entirely the same.
Listen.
Though, once we come back for the spider key, there is something slightly different we gotta worry about. Once this cutscene is playing out and he moves away towards that window, we want to go over here to get this free 10 bullets for our handgun.
Saw the brothers with the key not too long ago.
That was
After
awesome.
that, we wait for this cutscene to play out, and we loot the entire area before proceeding. We do not go into that room until we've looted
other guy,
everything.
the dumb
here.
one with the baseball cap.
He got away.
In hard mode, these little coolers here will not have anything in them, ever. They will never have an item in them, no matter how hard you look. Right here, there's 10 bullets. Right here, there is coin, and right beside it, 4 shotgun shells. Be sure to grab the shotgun shells. You cannot miss a single shotgun shell. You need it for the horse, or else you are pretty much soft locked. Now, this is the first soup puzzle that you'd normally be able to get in the normal game. It's all of the puzzles are the same throughout each difficulty, so they'll always be the same no matter what. This is our basically saving grace for misuse of health. So first thing we want to do is make it go all the way to the right, all the way forward, and then all the way down. Boom, tomato soup. This increases your max health. Do not use it straight away. It permanently increases it from 100 to 20, It increases it by 20 every time. We want to save this if we get low. Since I use a lot of my pies, we want to save that for a max heal. That way it'll increase our max health while also acting as another pie. That way it's like, hey, we didn't waste it. Now, here, we want to get the cow out of here. In a normal playthrough, you could juke him, but their AI is a lot more smarter, so you just want to lure him out and just kill him. Don't bother screwing with him. Besides, we want him out of this room anyway. We're going to be coming back here after we get the spider key. Everything in here that we need. Handgun ammo. Obviously, we need the hand coin, and that is it. We will be coming back for this later because it's a crucial aid in our survival. So just remember that. Here there will be 2 cows almost every time. You are going to want to lure them back and take them out one by one. Okay, we got hit. That's completely okay. That's completely okay. It might be an issue coming back through, but that's completely fine. That's a future me problem. We'll get to it once we get there. Now, the hard part of this area is dealing with this guy, the green cow. Throughout this game, there's going to be a lot of green cows throughout this. Fuck, I missed. He is about 3 to like 5 times more strong than your normal mutated cow. You're gonna want to save up a lot of ammo for him. If you end up running out, obviously there's this right here. Wish I didn't miss that shot, but it is what it is. Okay, good, we got him. Now, every cow does come back, which is the unfortunate truth. As much as that sucks, that's going to be a reoccurring problem. If we play everything correctly, it should not be too big of a deal. But just a reminder, that will be an issue. A reoccurring problem. Once you come back through, try not to waste your ammo on them, unless it's absolutely necessary, or if it's to make them lean back and charge forward. Because that is basically kind of a saving grace, as long as you're not in the way of the attack. That's a free way to get them out of your way so you can move forward. Every time you want to shoot, you always want to go for the head, especially for this guy, since he's so tanky. Body shots is kind of a waste for him, so you always want to go for the headshots. For normal cows, body shots aren't too bad of an idea, but obviously, not recommended. You want to get headshots because it's more damage. Alright, so now that they're alive, do not shoot them. We want to open this and see we have another soup can. Right here is mushroom soup, which increases our damage. This is insanely helpful, especially against the jockey, the horse, down in the basement. Rifles will one-shot the chickens now, and the strong cows will go down about like 2 sniper shots and a few shotguns. So it's pretty good. Immediately use this before going out. I keep hitting escape. And we're going to try and juke them. We do not need to kill these guys, though it is recommended. You can just try to run past. And then we use this, and then we close it. And then we close it. Because we do not need to use it on them yet. We want to save as much bullets as we can. We want to use this, and then once we're done, we do not need this anymore, we can drop it. So, this guy we can immediately run past. Right here, instead of normal handgun ammo, we get a healing item. So we grab this, and we run right past him. Run right past him, don't give him the time of day. Handgun ammo is right there, and now there are 2 cows that we need to deal with here. Ignore my terrible aim. I will admit I'm a terrible shot. And like that, we killed him so much faster than we would normally. Over here is a coin. And now, obviously, there's nothing in here. I'll even show to prove it. There's nothing in any of these. So do not bother wasting it here. We will be coming back here, but obviously for right there with the centipede key. But we'll be coming back to that later. In here, there is handgun ammo. Be sure to take this. And then immediately hit the hourglass right here. And on the way out, close this door. Try not to close yourself with it. Close it on yourself, and then sneak right through. That way, we don't ever have to deal with the big green cow ever again. If you keep the door open, he will be there once you come back for the centipede chest, and it'll make it a lot more difficult for you. Now, this is where stuff gets real.
Thank God this thing works.
Right
Dude,
here,
your brother's trapped in
since
the basement,
we have the
man.
daylight thing on, we do not need
No,
this.
something down
The
here
flashlight
will-
is not
Dude,
necessary.
I think it has the key. You gotta
If
help me, dude.
you do
And
not
quick.
have this
I don't know how
the
much longer I
daylight
can-
filter turned on,
Wait, dude.
grab
we can talk
this.
about
You will need this. Now, here we have 2 coins. Over here we have a free first aid med, and over here we have obviously the shotgun, which we will be coming back for. Right here is also a free pie. Grab all this stuff. If you need a heal, take your time. Right here we have 9 coins. At this point, if you have 9 coins, we're in the... Honestly, right now, you could buy ammo or anything you want right now. We are in a great spot. We only need 10. And there's 20 in each game, so there's a lot of diversity for what you want to use it on. So I keep hitting escape every time. So if I need handgun ammo or shotgun ammo, whatever, then use it on that as you will. Now this is a chicken soup upgrade. This helps us increase our speed throughout the rest of the game. A permanent speed boost. These are incredibly helpful, especially for the outside with the chickens. And the rooster helps us with everything. It helps us escape everything and get us distance, especially in the final boss because she's a bit faster. So being able to keep distance is incredibly helpful throughout this run, so we are always going to want to get these. We want to immediately go for 1. Go over here. Like that. And then the piano will play, and it will open up this bird cage for our chicken soup. Your movement speed has been permanently increased. And now we run incredibly faster. And this is going to be great for the jockey because they're also, I believe, a bit faster. Now, basement, a lot harder. As you immediately see, there's an immediate change in the decor. There are now bear traps littered around the entire goddamn area. This is going to help us incredibly since we are using daylight. We can see them ahead of time, and since it's a boss fight, the horse can walk on it. Shotgun ammo right here. There is nothing in here, so not worry about this. Since we have daylight activated, obviously you can see all the traps, and that's the main reason why I prefer that you have this unlocked. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot more problems on your hands than just, the normal enemies. These traps are to help you. You can shoot them to disarm them, but it's a waste of a bullet, number 1. Number 2, they can work on the horse if you're able to get them into one. It'll knock them down for a few seconds, giving you time to escape. Now, the horse is a lot stronger in this one, so making sure you're at full health is very important. Because if he hits you once, it's kind of bad news bears. Since he is on his little yap vest, we want to go over here, and I can quickly show you the 2 other bear trap locations. These are the tricky ones that get a lot of people. So, we run over here, and right there you can see the teeth of a bear trap, and one right there as well. You just want to hug the walls, and you will be completely fine. Right here is more shotgun ammo we are going to need for the boss, so do that, then unlock this. We want to wait right here, grab this handgun ammo, and wait for the jockey to come through. If done correctly, the jockey will come through, either hit the bear trap over there or this one. The boss fight doesn't initiate his health bar. He always has a health bar active. So him running into any bear traps is helpful for you and later. That is him hitting a bear trap. So this just means we don't have to worry about that bear trap anymore. Once it's off for good, and it's done a little damage for us, so that's a lot less ammo used on him. He is coming this way, so he will not hit that bear trap, but he might come this way to trigger this one for us, which means this area will always be accessible for us. There we go. Once he hits it, you can immediately run by, because he will not ever see you again. Once you lose sight of him, once he loses sight of you, he immediately forgets you exist. So come over here. Right here is another coin. Immediately grab that. Do not unlock that door yet. Right there is a handgun ammo. He hit the trap over there, so that is now disabled. Or maybe one of the ones in the water room, I'm not sure. Come over here, get the bolt cutters. This is the only thing that has ammo. These never have anything in them. So do not open those. Jockey's coming through. We can just walk past him and save it for the actual boss. Okay, they didn't hit that one. Okay. So he hit one of the ones in here, actually, which isn't really helpful for us. That opens up more space so we can deal with this bovine guy, this cow person, a lot more easier. So now we bring the heart over here. Ah, you got this one. Perfect. Thank you. That actually is really helpful. Put this right here, and then it wakes up this guy. I would say kill him. It makes the boss fight a lot harder if you keep him around. Alright. That way, if you do come back with the horse guy on you, and you use this bear trap, he'll only be resurrected and not immediately coming after you. So you don't have to deal with two at once. Okay. So, you are on your way. You're not coming this way, are you? Oh, he might be. Don't please. Okay, it's turning your back. We put this right here, and now we get our key. Do not worry about the obscene noise. The horse cannot hear it. The enemies cannot hear any of the noise. So, once we get this, we can do two things. Two very important things. Number one is we can obviously get the shotgun. Number two is we can backtrack and go get what's in that next area. Now, we got the shotgun. Over here is a healing item and handgun ammo. They do not have a lot of shotgun ammo here. Do not use shotgun ammo in anything other than the jockey for right now. After the jockey, then use shotgun on whatever you want. But the jockey, right now, needs the shotgun. Do not waste a single bullet on them. So, now we unlock this door. And we run past everything out here. Okay. Now, this time around, we can kill him. They're generally a 3-shot kill upon revival, so they're a lot weaker next time around. Boom. That guy's down. One, two, three. Oh. He needed 4 for some reason. Sometimes their hitboxes don't register properly, and it takes a lot more than it should. But it's okay. It's it's also another additional one of those random issues that makes it a lot more difficult. Ignore that guy. Do not shoot him. Just leave him be. This guy, what we can do, obviously, since we closed the door on him, we can try and get him to do his, or we just do that. This also works. Now we just use that. Now these two should be brought back to life. We want to obviously kill them. And now we drop this. We get this free max health. Incredibly useful. We do not want to go through that way because that unlocks the big guy, and we do not want the big guy on our ass ever. There, like that. That's the type of charges we want him to do, and now we don't ever need to deal with that guy again. And by the time we do need to deal with him again, we'll have a fucking sniper, shotgun, we'll have a lot more stuff for him. Now we are ready to deal with the horse. I almost said cow, bro. We've been dealing with cows this entire game. Alright. Now we go down and actually fight the jockey. Oh, great. He's already hitting something. Wonderful. Oh, you hit this one for us? That's nice. They have not hit this one yet. Okay, so they hit the final bear trap in the water room. Where are you coming from? Right? Oh, you're right here. Once you see him kneel down, just lay waste into him. Just pump him up with a bunch of bullets, and then obviously you keep your distance. Every time he flinches like that, you have an extra chance to fire another shot into him. If he does not flinch, do not do that. If you need, close the door on him. Open here. Boom. And he kneels down. Lay waste. If he is still alive, just use your handgun on him. Your ammo should be enough to finish him off. Boom, like that, he is down. We are low on ammo, but we can get more ammo later down the line, so it is not going to be too bad. This next part is the outdoors. I'm saying it like it's fucking doors. This is the garden. This is the hard part. What are you doing? Oh, the door's open, that's why. Okay. Well, this is kind of... Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Well, if you guys have those guys running up, just do that. Just get your knife out and lure them out over here. Did the cow guy go in here? Where'd the third one go? Oh, he's right there. Alright. So I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. They cannot go down to the basement up when they're up here. So, if you have all three of them, just keep this door open, lure them back down, and knife them. You do not need to use your bullets on them when you're coming back through. I did not know that. That is something new I just learned. Alright, once we get that, we drop that. We do not need that anymore. Now, this is where stuff gets actually incredibly difficult. The game spikes up in difficulty quite a bit. Healing item right there, and then a coin right there. Now we have 11 coins. This is great. This is really good. But you're going to immediately notice something right there. That is an M16 mounted onto a fucking battery turret. There are now turrets in this game. And there's also bear traps. A lot of bear traps. Avoid this. Unless you have infinite ammo, don't go shooting these all willy-nilly, because, again, we don't have a lot of ammo. There's one right there, and there's also a coin in there, so we grab that. Over here, there is handgun ammo, so we grab that. And over here is our next soup can. We want to hit 5 of these in a row without missing or fucking up. If we fuck up, that happens. It will go back down. So what we want to do is try and get a good angle, see where everything comes out of, and shoot 5 of them in a row. Upon shooting 5 of them in a row, we will be rewarded by another damage boost, which is going to be incredibly helpful for this next area. What? It will occasionally miss. That is a very normal thing, so do not beat yourself up. I don't know how that one hit, but that last one didn't. I don't know. Alright, wasted a bit of ammo there, but it's fine. Handgun ammo isn't too important right now. The real important stuff is shotgun and sniper ammo. That's the important stuff. So, now we have this. Boom. Really good. Now, what we want to do is sneak right around there. Boom, we have 2 coins to use, and we have 4 to do with whatever we please. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy rifle ammo.
Now been dispatched to aid the search. Police are looking for any sign of the missing person.
Rifle ammo is a guaranteed one-shot on the chickens, and the chickens are the most annoying thing in this game. So you are most definitely going to want to use that. Now, sneak over here. Do not go too far to the left of that cupboard, because that will shoot you. Over here is shotgun ammo. Be sure to grab all of this before you go into the outdoors, because you are going to need it. More handgun ammo, just in case. And then sneak back through. Boom. There you go. And now, our first hurdle. Our first hurdle is obviously the chicken spot. This area is really annoying. This one isn't too bad. This first spot isn't bad at all, honestly. This one's pretty tame. As you can already hear, there's already a gun causing problems. There's already a gun doing something. Now you can see a red barrel over there. These red barrels are going to be helping us throughout each and every area. You're going to want to try and pray that you can get a lot of them close. So that way you can use the red barrel on nearly all of the chickens. Boom. That got 2 of them right there. The barrels are going to be your friend. Oh, that is what I mean by they're the most annoying thing ever, because they dodge and weave, and pretty easily dodge all of your shots. If you need to, come back here to lay low. They can't reach you in these little hut things for some reason. And this turret will also kind of be your best friend. The turrets are your friends. They will weaken the enemies while also doing damage to anything that crosses them, whether it be cows, chickens, whatever. It will shoot you, yes, but as you can see, they will also help you out. Boom. Chicken done. Now, chickens will be a major problem as you go through this, but running through it guns blazing, not knowing what the fuck you're doing is an easy way to get yourself fucking killed. This whole area is pretty normal. Right here, rifle ammo. That's pretty much the only thing you're going to want to really search for here. Other than that, you're going to want to, alright, avoid the left side and just go straight over here. Turn on this generator. And then you're going to want to do a long walk back around to avoid getting shot. And then go through the gate. This area tends to be a little tricky because sometimes this gun turret over here does tend to be a bit problematic. So just hug this left side of the bush and you'll be fine. This bear trap, these bear traps are also saving. I did not hit that. Chickens will run into barrels sometimes and just kill themselves on it. If they do, generally just use your rifle to pick off what's left if there's a lot of them. Otherwise, try and group them up with a barrel and kill a lot of them at once if you can. If not, obviously utilize your traps. The bear traps work on them here as well. Over here is handgun ammo. Very important. Grab that. Boom. Now, over here is the next one, the next generator. We need to hit 4 of these generators, and this is our second. We want to avoid this. This entire area is littered with bear traps. Without the daylight filter, you would be having such a problem, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You will run to, like, majority of these. Now, the reason I shot that last chicken, you might think, oh, but he was so out of our way, we don't need to go this way. Actually, we do. Over there is one of the first areas where we use our coins. Before we do that, we go over here, grab that first aid med, and honestly, I'll just shoot that one because I don't want to run over that. That would not be good for us. Obviously, they have this bait Robux ammo thing, but we are Chad, so we don't need that. Again, nothing in here, so don't bother going there. There's hand ammo right here, though, and another free healing item for you right there. Now, this little chicken right here would have caused us problems, because we need to sneak right back over here for, you would guess it, another upgrade. I'm going to shoot that, because otherwise we'd run into a turret right there, which would see us. And then we sneak right over here. Now, don't go too fast now, because this little thing right here, that little thing on the table there, is a crossbow, and if we are sitting right in front of it, it'll hit us, and it's an immediate one-shot no matter what health you're at, I believe. So if you are in front of that and it shoots you, you are dead. So you can either trip it or cut it, doesn't matter. I like to preferably cut it, I don't know if it feels more satisfying. Something primal. Shoot this. 3 more rifle bullets. Here, they do actually have something in here, I believe it's a pie. So you absolutely... No, it's shotgun, actually. Even better. There is a pie, though, over there. That one. But, now we have this. We want to open this up. And we want to drop this real quick, because we need to use it. Use... Just realizing, we are in such a good spot, we have no room for anything. Which is crazy good, by the way. So if you are feeling that when you have a can, just, I'd say use it. You have so many healing items right here. It's not a waste. Honestly, you are net positive, essentially. So, obviously, 2 traps right here. We want to get rid of these. And then we want to use this knife right here to get our pie slice. I was correct. And now we hug this wall and go over here. If you ever run out of rifle ammo, use the shotgun and then use your handgun ammo. That is usually the hierarchy of bullet types for the chickens. Otherwise, just try to use the traps to your name. Be very patient. You do not need to rush through this unless you're trying to get the speedrun badge. If you're trying to get the speedrun badge in hard mode, you're a masochist. I know that says a lot, despite me literally doing hard mode, but, like, that's actually, like, nuts. Okay. So, there's a lot of chickens here. Like, a lot of chickens. You want to, again, get them to line up, so that way they will run into this barrel here, or get them to hit that barrel, which we got 2 of them with, I'm pretty sure. Which is pretty good. A lot of the ones over there, if we're able to get them pissed, we can lure them over to this one. Okay. God damn it. See, that's... Shotgun. The shotgun is obviously better up close, but if you really need to take a pot shot, just take it. Because getting him up close and wasting your health is a lot more detrimental than ammo, since there's such an abundance of it in the late game. You want to sneak over here. Free handgun ammo for you. And now that there's a lot less chickens, you don't really have to worry all too much about the chickens really causing a problem. Obviously, there's a lot of traps here. There's one here. There's a few over there. I believe there's another one over here somewhere that's not really popping up. One right there, obviously. You see that one? Obviously, there's turrets. This entire area is a death sentence. But think all these traps are still here. All these traps are still here. That's not empty. This will generally be empty by the time you're going over this island, so don't worry. This one may or may not be empty. It's really 50-50, depending where the chickens go. It could be emptied out into the chickens already. If not, that's completely fine. Because I'm going to pick you off, because you're going to detect me if I don't. That was a terrible shot. Ignore that. RIP rifle shot. Anyway, so we want to go forward. Yeah, one right there. That's the one I was thinking of. That clicking means it's out of ammo, and it can't hurt you. That one isn't clicking, so it has ammo. As long as you don't go too in front of this generator, you can hit it without being shot. There you go. Now, what you want to do is just go around this way. Let's go around this way. You got everything on that side. You do not need to go over that side anymore. Over here, nothing special, but in here there is a healing item and more handgun ammo for your troubles. Terrible job there, chicken. Jesus Christ. I will say the handgun is good for chickens if you're able to get headshots, though. But that can be a real problem.
How's it going?
If you haven't angered all the chickens, and the chickens are out kind of free roaming, these guys, if you kill enough of them, can run them over and kill them. So if you're able to pick off enough of them, this guy can kill them for you.
Don't worry, we'll be real careful with it. There won't be a single scratch.
Yeah, see that turret just shot that guy. That turret's still very much active. Hey. Fucking chicken. Goddamn chicken, dude. I swear to God. Okay, you're done. Handgun ammo you can really just use on them. It's not really too bad to waste it. Obviously, it's a lot better for the cows, but if you have more stronger shit and don't want to waste it, then it's preferable. The shotgun ammo and rifle ammo... Speaking of which, perfect, we ran just out, is a lot better for the green cows. Right, now this one's actually really bad. The green cows are very problematic, and there's an abundance of them after this part, so saving it up would be very smart. Now, since there's a lot of chickens, we kind of want to lure quite a few of them. We got 3 of them, that's really good. Boom, right there. That's like half of this area done. So we do not want to go right. There is another turret over there. But over here, there is a turret right here. And if we're not facing this way, we'll be completely fine. Obviously, hugging left the entire time is a very safe bet. Every time. Right here, there's rifle ammo. Don't get too far into the gun, or it'll shoot you. But just do that, and you'll be fine. Over here is where the second thing is. You can see it right there. Right there. That's our second soup can that we need. Those two are getting really close to the thing. If that chicken comes close... Damn it. Well, now it is. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Boom, like that. That's a good shot with the shotgun. That's why you want this shotgun. A well-placed shot will one-shot it, 9 times out of 10. Now, if you have chickens over here for some reason, boom, problem solved, I'll fix it. You don't want to be too close to that one that blows up. Now, again, another crossbow right there. You do not want to get hit by that. So what you want to do is, instead of stepping into that, just knife that one, just to be safe. Again, cooler does not have a single thing. Shoot this one. You do not need to go over there. There is an item over there, but it's not really worth it. You're going to get shot up a lot more. It's not worth it. You're going to get shot up more than you are going to get rewarded, so I just say don't do it. Get this free damage upgrade, and boom, now you are essentially a god. Like I said before, the huts will be your best friends. If you need a place to go, just run back. The traps also obviously will help you if you need to. You need to utilize one. Since we have the speed upgrades, we are a lot faster than chickens, and they cannot catch up and hit us that well. Boom. Alright, handgun ammo's out, but that's alright. We got 5 rifle shots and 3 shotguns. We have... This rifle is enough to kill the rooster. If you want to kill the rooster, you can, though it's not recommended because it's a lot of rifle ammo, and rifle ammo's scarce and incredibly helpful for a tough situation. If you want to use it, I'd say you can, but I personally would want to save it. I would always want to save it. Over here is a free healing item, take that, and then we are on to the rooster. Now, immediately, notice bear traps are scattered around again. Right here is another coin we can grab. Right there. We got a good RNG. Rooster's not there. Immediately want to cut in here. And the reason why, this place has a lot of bear traps, but it's okay. If you stay in the middle, you'll be safe. The rooster can't get you here. If you get a good spawn like that and the rooster is not on this side and you can immediately cut in here, you'll be safe. This is a free healing item for you. So, what you want to do is hit this, do that. That way 2 are facing this way. Now you want to turn it this way. That way there's 3 facing away. And there's 1 facing forward. You want them all to be facing this right here. They need to be facing the chicken soup. So now you want to hit this. So all of them will be facing forward. And this will unlock, giving you your next healing item. I would recommend saving this in case the rooster hits you. Afterwards, use it whenever you want. If you get low, use it. If you run out of pies, use it. Okay, the rooster's walking by. The next generator's right there on our right. So we want to go there. We can patiently wait him out. We do not need to kill him. Obviously, you can if you want. Again, not recommended. Not necessary. Sneak past all these traps. And then boom, hit our generator. If you want, just full on sprint out the door at this point. You have everything you need right here. Free coin. Now there's no more rooster. Rooster's not on our way, so we can immediately rush straight to the exit. And then boom, no rooster. Boom. And now, this is the kind of a rough part. Because we have to go back in the house, and now the place is riddled with gun turrets, bear traps, and a lot more strong fucking cows. That is never a good sign, because that means generally that is either endgame material or you are in for a rude surprise. Now, right here is more rifle ammo. You have to run through a turret to do so. Since we have so much healing items, it's worth it. Then we come back through, and then we heal. Boom, like so. You could also use this. I probably should have used it, to be honest. Honestly, I will drop these here. I don't think I'll need that much healing items up until we come back here, because I'll have more space. We grab that bear statuette, or, like I had said at the beginning, the statuette puzzle, and now we make our way upstairs. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of going this way and going left. Going left, crucial mistake. Crucial mistake. I want to close this for a second to explain why. See, this guy's already dead, for a good reason. There's a turret right there. Going there is essentially death. Alright. You want to go through there? Close. The door can't close, I guess. Okay. So, since you just want to run through here, we can come back and kill him, it's fine. We want to run straight through here. Dodge what we can, and go straight upstairs. Save our ammo for this, because this is going to be a bit problematic if we don't. Alright, so we're going to drop this, see if it's this one. It is not this one. Okay. It occasionally could be. It was just try and see if it was a lucky guess. It was not. So there's immediately a turret right there, and then another turret. A few other turrets over there. So if you have to put the bear over there or change the one over there, that's very unfortunate for you. But there is another upgrade over there for I believe it's free. It's just sitting on a table. It's at our spawn where we first started the game. We can choose to get it if we want. It's not needed. We honestly don't need it. After we get this next part done and we get this key, the game's easy mode. The entire game's essentially beaten. We don't have handgun ammo, but since we have this, saving grace, this is why we save the coins. You can go over here Buy your ammo. Boom. Handgun ammo. Boom. Reload, and I want to save this bear trap for them, for the two cows in here, but they're not coming out. So we get them aggroed and have the turret do damage to them for us. Since they're so fucking strong, wasting ammo on them might not be as ideal. Once they go back around, they're going to go straight down the middle of the hallway, which is in the perfect spot to get shot, and it's two good things. It empties the clip of the gun, and it also lowers the health of this for you to finish off, and or just kills it if you already injured it enough. Really, really good shit. You just gotta utilize your surroundings. This entire thing isn't too difficult, it's just like using your brain. All you gotta do is just go 110% on the brain department, and essentially, it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to do. It's not too bad. Turret's going off. See how strong he is? 2 shotguns to the head, still kicking. Hence why we want the turret to do some of the work for us. We don't want to waste too much bullets in case we need it. Okay, that clicking, it is now empty. We can come to the hall, no problem. Boom. He's dead. Now, there is a bear trap in here, which they hit. They did. There's also one right there, which they did not hit. Okay. The bear is over there. Okay, that's probably good that I got it, so I can show this off. Now the cat needs to be here, and the horse needs to be there. Okay, we need to move everything. So, we grab this, and we drop it straight away. We do not need the crow anymore. We run by, because there's a turret in there. And then in there, right there, is that upgrade I was talking about. It's not necessary, but for the sake of content, I will do it. You cannot break this bear trap for some reason. It's very bugged. However, these ones you can, and I'm going to, because otherwise you're going to take so much damage and probably die, because there's a turret right in there. Alright, take that. Okay, now we use this, and then boom, we are now essentially Sonic, and we can run through this entire goddamn game. Okay, grab the horse, put you here, close that door, now the turret can't get us. Okay, slip on through, put you here, and now we grab the cat. Put it here, and then the door's unlocked. Now, upon stepping forward, you might not notice it, but there is a immediate crossbow right there, and a little tripwire sitting right there, a little clever little bastard. Now, if you were to knife it like we had been before, it would immediately hit you. If someone were to run into it, go straight ahead, it would hit you. This one is on a slight delay. What you want to do is immediately run forward and go to the right. And it will just fly right past, and nothing will happen. You want to hit that bear trap, get this key, and now, this is the easy part. This is the part where the game's easy now. Since we have so much rifle ammo, just waste it on whatever you fucking want. Hell, you could cut straight through the kitchen, or go this way. This is how I normally go. Go this way. Shoot whatever I say. Because our guns will not be useful for the boss, as they strip all of our ammo down, and we will not be able to use it anyways, so there's no reason to keep it. Use this, drop the key, do not need it. I picked it back up, I thought I was opening the goddamn shutter. Alright, now we grab this, come over here, lure her out. And boom, unlock the door. Here we go. We are now out. Now, since I didn't shoot any of these bear traps, I'm going to sneak right past, like so. There you go. It's good that we still have ammo, because now that we have this key, chickens are going to spawn. And okay, got one of them. Boom, like that. There we go. Now, there is another achievement. If you were to be in that room with the statuettes, there's that little shoe item. To get that achievement of delivering the shoe, what you want to do is open this door and just plop it right down here, next to this other one, and you'd get the achievement. Now that I have a lot of space, we can grab that, and that's pretty much it. We want to put our healing items right here. That way we can heal in case we get hit during this boss fight. Since we're max health, we don't have to worry about dying in one shot. And we essentially can heal any damage that's dealt to us. And we want to equip and put it here. That way it empties our slot, and we can put it back in for when we jump down and need to re-equip our thing. Or you can just have it just already highlighted in your inventory. That way you can, once the boss dies, immediately just hop into the car and use it. If you are playing with duo, the car won't start unless everyone's in the car, which is another reason why I say solo is a better option. A lot better, because this boss fight will get you killed otherwise.
Baseball hat guy around all day.
I'm not asking.
If someone gets the key, immediately jump into the car and wait for them to start it. You sitting outside and waiting is kind of a detriment. You're kind of being a detriment.
We haven't
to the
even
team
gotten
at
to
that
the main
point.
event.
Now, this boss isn't necessarily more difficult in this one. It's just more she's a bit faster, and she's a lot more aggressive, which is honestly a good thing. Because she attacks faster, which means getting that little red barrel down there, getting her to hit that barrel is a lot more easier. And is a lot faster. When she hits us down, immediately run to the wall. Immediately run to a wall. Either or, it does not matter which one. I prefer this side. And just keep looping her around. Hugging the wall gives her more time to charge up her rage, and by the time you get here, she'll be ready to swing. Back up. Boom, right there. Just wait here. Then hug this wall. You want it. Oh, she's already charging. Holy shit. What the fuck? I've never seen that before. That's a bug, I think. Right. Up there. Boom. That's number 2. One more to go. Hugging the wall gives her more time to charge up her charge, so by the time you get back to the barrel, she will be ready to attack again. That's basically the entire thing. And now, game's essentially over. Now I wait for it to blow up. We get the key. If we get hit, we have healing items, that's fine. We did not, that's insanely good. Heal, and boom. That's it. That's hard mode. Hard mode's done. We just beat hard mode. Like that. It's that easy. It's just a matter of knowing your surroundings, and if, honestly, replayability, playing it enough times makes you learn everything there is to know about this. Hell, I learned something new today with that basement thing. I knew the cow in the kitchen couldn't come out to the living room, but I did not know they could not linger down into the basement unless they're actually in the basement. That is really cool, and I did not know that. That is something new. But hey, that is the part 1 through 5 butchery, well, guide to hardcore. I hope this helped you all out. If it did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out a lot, dude. And hell, share this around if you have friends that are having problems. Again, since I'm a small YouTuber, I could probably reach out. If you guys need actual help with this, like in person, want to play with me or whatever, go add me. There's my user right there. You can come at me, do whatever you want. I'll help you out. And boom, there we have it. I took my sweet time trying to, speak for all of you guys, so this took an hour. Normally it'll be like 40, maybe 50 minutes. Normally should not take an hour. I took my sweet time, and we almost got all the coins, all this stuff. But yeah, that is it. Hardcore. Again, 0 deaths again. Is pretty simple. It's you just gotta know what you're doing. That's really all it is. All there is to it. If you guys again need help, reach out to me. I'll try and help you the best I can. If this video helped you at all, again, like and subscribe. Best way to show support. Share it to people. All that good stuff. Leave comments if you want help on anything else, like the coins, speedrun, whatever. I can help you out with that as well. See you on the next one. Peace.